Hi, I'm Alex with the Wave client team, and this is Jeff, our engineering manager. Wave has just launched a brand new early data assessment tool called Trident Expert. Not only is this a brand new tool to us, but it's also a new choice in the lineup of processing tools out there. So, Jeff, your team has worked tirelessly on Trident Expert. Tell us about some of the features that you put in there.
Well, it's an ingestion tool. It ingests ESI, and it gives you granular control over that data. We put new features into it, including OCR, we have interactive searching. For those of you familiar with Trident Preview, we employ Trident Preview in this application as well, which is a near-native viewer, which allows you to review all of your messages, documents in a single interface. We took a lot of the great features of Trident Pro, for those who know Trident Pro, near duplicate detection, exports to multiple review platforms, and deduplication, and embedded inside of this application as well.
Wow, very good. Can you give us just a little bit of background on the development process for Expert? You know, why a new solution when Trident Pro for the past 6+ years has been so successful at reducing data downstream prior to review or even further processing?
Well, you're right. Pro is a great tool, and we built on the strengths of Pro. But what we did, we redesigned this tool from the ground up. Pro is it's a high volume calling tool. It's modular and it's reactive.
Right.
Expert is a proactive tool, and it has a unified workflow. It's taking all those modules, putting in a single unified workflow. And it also gives you enhanced control over the data. It gives you an intermediate step where you can view the data and have granular control over that data before you choose to export it out.
Great. Well, that's fantastic because it sounds like the look and feel is very familiar and in line with what our users are going to expect. So, let's say I'm an attorney and I want to help my client decide whether they should settle or pursue a matter based on the scope of the discovery. It sounds like I can load up my data, take advantage of the iterative searching, apply my search terms, take a look at the near-native rendering engine to kind of look at how these documents are going to see, or view rather, and even tag sets for privileged or hot docs, just to really weigh the scope of that discovery before I make any processing decisions.
Absolutely. We hear a lot of feedback from users, and this is definitely one of the workflows people would want to use this for, but that is just one of many ways you can use the application. You can slice and dice the data as you like.
Very good. Well, Jeff, as you know, and for everybody, one of the challenges that we hear from our clients is that ingestion can be a time-consuming process, and irrelevant data is oftentimes included in your final data set once you get it ingested. So does Expert have any design for some of these concerns or issues?
Absolutely. We made this customizable. There's a lot of features in Expert that are going to add to your ingestion time, and so not everybody's going to want those. So we allow you to enable or disable those. Some of those being OCR, which is notoriously a time-consuming process, near duplicate detection, as well as indexing. So you can turn those off. But I think it's worth mentioning that with those off, you still have ability in the grid, which you'll see when you see the application, to filter items down like you would with indexing. So filter, search, date range, narrow that data down. We also get rid of unuseful data, NIST data. We de-NIST automatically during ingestion. So that data is taken out automatically when you get to the back end.
Okay.
Another thing too, of course, performance is a huge factor for a lot of people. So that was one of our major concerns and one of our goals when we built this application. We wanted to make it as fast as possible. So we actually take advantage of multiple cores, spin up multiple threads, really get the machine churning and spin into this data as fast as possible.
That's great, and that's a fantastic explanation because, Trident Pro, it sounds like, is still a small footprint, flexible tool, employs a modular design, so you don't have to commit to the ingestion, but when you really want that granular control, you now have something like Trident Expert that can give you a great look into your data and really utilize the hardware that you've invested in. So, you really can, make, good decisions for, data going downstream.
Absolutely.
Great. Well, we are really excited about your feedback for Trident Expert. I'd like to also mention that we are employing a new pricing structure that is going to allow for installations of Trident Expert literally under any budget size. And I think that's, so important nowadays because whether it's big data, small data, large law, small law, we're all having these issues. So, I'd also like to mention that we're going to be sending out a version of Trident Pro with Expert. So this workflow that Jeff and I mentioned is really going to complement itself, and it's actually going to be how Trident Expert is packaged. So you receive your Trident Expert installation, and you'll also receive a Trident Pro installation. So contact us at sales@discoverthewave.com and take a look. And thank you for watching.
Thank you.